Today we've got Ian on the phone. He emailed us about a girl named Sabrina. What's up, Ian?
Hey, Joe. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, man. Tell us a little bit about your email.
It's pretty simple, man. I think I know why she doesn't want to go out with me again, but I just need some help getting her on the phone.
Really?
Really? Okay. Why isn't Sabrina calling you back?
It's so stupid. My credit card got declined.
Oh, man.
And I'm flush. I've got money. I've got great credit. It's cool. It's so bizarre.
So was this at like dinner or something?
Yeah, it was a pretty nice restaurant, though, so she might have been a little embarrassed.
All right.
So did she end up paying the bill for you guys?
No, I paid the bill. I took care of it, but I had to go to the counter with the waiter.
How'd you pay for it? Washing dishes? Like,
Valet.
Well, I pulled another card out.
Okay.
So what was Sabrina's reaction? Did her demeanor change?
You could just tell, like, she was just tense, uncomfortable.
So when the waiter came up,
all of a sudden suspicious,
Yeah.
when the waiter came up to your table and was like, "Sir, your credit card's been declined," you kind of noticed that she looked like, "What's the deal here, Ian?"
I mean, you can't help but, like, hold your breath for a split second when that happens to somebody else, even if it's somebody you like.
And so you haven't heard from her since your date?
No, man, I have. Well, I mean, I called her once, I texted her once, but I really liked her, and this is so stupid.
You didn't explain the circumstances at the time?
I mean, I started to, but like, I mean, the whole woman that doth protest too much kind of thing. Like, if I would have started to over-explain it, I would have looked even more suspicious.
Okay.
When you're in that situation, it's hard to know, like, how much do I, because now it looks like I'm overcompensating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the situation where I don't know how much to explain other than, like, I'm not a deadbeat. I've got great credit.
Yeah, you know that we're going to pay for the second dinner, don't you? That's why you really called us.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, right.
All right. We're going to call her right after this song. Now, you've paid your cell phone bill, so you can be on hold, right, for 3.5 minutes or so?
Yeah, I mean, it's a burner phone, All
right. Sweet. Normally when we call somebody on a second date update, we're curious what the reason is that they didn't get back to somebody. We know today exactly why. Ian's on the phone. He emailed us about a girl named Sabrina. His credit card was declined at dinner, and he could tell that Sabrina didn't really like that very much.
And you didn't quite make it up to her. You guys didn't leave on a good note?
I mean, we left on a fine note. I mean, I paid for the dinner, and, we went home. I mean, didn't go home together.
Yeah.
Just, left.
And you want to explain to her that you do have money.
Yeah. I mean,
Which I feel like says a lot about Sabrina.
I know one thing for me. I have one rule: don't date broke hoes. So you know what I mean. Like, Ian, I wouldn't date you.
Or
All
maybe
right.
don't call your girlfriend's hoes. Like, that might be a good rule.
All right, Ian, we're gonna call her right now. Feel free to jump in whenever you want.
Hello?
Hey, is Sabrina there?
This is Sabrina.
Sabrina, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
What's that? Sorry, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on moving 92.5, the radio station.
Okay, what?
I know it's kind of weird us calling, but you'll understand why in a second.
Did I give you my number?
You did not.
I'm sorry, I don't know what this is about.
We were given your number by a guy named Ian that you went on a date with.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the right response.
He told us a little bit about your date, and he really liked you and wanted to go out again, but you haven't called him back, and he wanted us to call you and ask you why. Do you mind telling us?
The credit card guy.
Yeah. That'd be the guy.
Now, he thinks that you didn't want to go out with him again because his credit card got declined. Is that the reason why?
It was just a weird experience. Like, gave a credit card, it got declined. Gave another, also got declined.
Oh.
It was very awkward. And he went to talk to the waitress. I went to the bathroom, and I glanced over, and he had just this, like, pile of credit cards.
Really?
That kept getting declined, and it was just...
So you were spying on me.
It weirded me out a bit.
Sabrina, Ian's on the phone right now.
So you were spying. Wow. You were totally spying on me.
You had like 9 cards.
It was not 9. It was 3. You have a gift for exaggeration. I can appreciate that.
Hey, Ian, let her talk a little bit here. So you saw a pile of cards. That's what you're saying, Sabrina?
Yes.
And you're sure that they were credit cards, not like business cards mixed in or anything?
I mean, maybe there were some business cards mixed in, but like, you go over, talk to the waitress, you have a handful of stuff. It's awkward, and I don't want to be involved with that kind of debt situation.
Look, I'm totally embarrassed. You have to know that I have money. It's not.
What?
One of them was the security thing. One of them was turned down because I actually had gone over my limit because I wasn't paying attention. But I have a bunch of credit cards because I collect airline miles because I'm a big traveler. I'm not that guy.
Well, but hey, Ian, were there multiple cards declined?
Yes, 3 total. 3 total.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ian, that's a lot of credit cards to be declined, dude.
I know.
One gets declined fine, but like, after a couple, it feels like you don't have your life together.
I'm sorry, I think you're lying, and you just need to be honest with where you're at.
I'm not being dishonest, and I called because I thought you people were supposed to help me. Why are you being the one riding my butt right now? I'm trying to get a second date here.
Yeah. Leave Ian alone. Ian, now you claim to make a lot of money and everything else. Is that true, or are you in debt? There's a difference.
No, I mean, I've got the normal amount of debt like everybody else does, like revolving, but I pay off my cards every month.
Sabrina, when you were sitting with him, did he seem like a financial mess?
I mean, he seemed to have it together until that moment. I feel like if it's hard for you to cover a $60 meal, there are probably some financial problems in your life.
And it doesn't matter how much money he makes. If he's spending more than he's making, I mean, he could be making $800,000 a year. If he's spending $900,000, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Let's turn to the financial hour on Moving 92.5. Hey, Ian obviously wants to go out with you again, Sabrina. If we pay for the second date, we'll use Brooks cards because they won't be declined. If we pay for the second date, would you go out with him again?
It's not really about that.
Okay. So no. What if he brings along his bank statements and everything else?
Or just like a wad of hundreds that he can just shower you in.
I will bring cash. I'll have $500 in cash with me on the date.
Sabrina, he is kind of funny. He's a likable guy.
He is.
Come on, one more date with him. Then you can see, just see if you really like him and give it a shot. I mean, it's only a second date. You guys have been out on one date, and you're already planning your financial future.
Dude, it's red flags.
Not necessarily. Give it a shot.
Come on, let her
Sabrina?
answer.
We're not that old. You don't have to start red flagging people. It's not. I mean, it's not one of those things where my life is ending soon. I need to figure out who I'm going to marry. Let's go have some fun and see where it goes, and I'll prove to you that I'm not a deadbeat.
There you go. Sabrina?
This is a lot of pressure on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
I know. That's why I did it this way.
I'll go on one more date. I'll go on one more date with you.
Yes.
Congratulations. Ian, you got your second date. Sabrina, I hope everything goes well. And hey, about us paying for the date, I just remembered I was in Spain last week, and then I was over in Utah, so our card's not going to work, 2 places and all that.